How to get your sketchbooks thick. Sticky notes. Interactive stuff. Random stuff, trash. Cover up bleed throughs. Collages, duties. Try to experiment with different paper and media tools.
You're not going to love every piece you make. I started this drawing, and as I was working, I realized I just didn't like it. So I glued another page on top and just started over. I tried a different medium and just pushed through, and I'm honestly really happy with how this page came out. I know a lot of people struggle with being demotivated by their own work, and that's why it's so important to learn how to make art without judgment. Never feel bad for starting over.
I fell asleep amid the flowers for a couple of hours on a beautiful day. Daydreamed, I dream of you amid the flowers.
Oh, better than me. Oh, better than me.
And she was like,
do you want to see my GCSE artwork book?
not really.
So basically, page 1 shows symbolism because it's a little bit out and that shows the shadow. I drew the shadow there. Pretty cool, right? Second page, really realistic hand. Yeah, pretty neat. Third page, another post-it note. Obviously I didn't draw the post-it note, but I wrote a massive essay about the post-it note and I got an A star for it. And I predicted that through my artwork.
to make your sketchbook go from this skinny, not chunky sketchbook to this big and chunky sketchbook that everyone will want to have. The sketchbook you're gonna need is a sketchbook that doesn't hold watercolors well. So for me, it's a hardbound Canson sketchbook. First step is gonna be to buy watercolor paper. This is what you need for it to be chunky. You're not gonna really use the original paper to draw. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use the watercolor paper to draw, and we're just gonna stick it on the paper. This will make the sketchbook chunky. So now every page of your sketchbook has like layers. You can also add drawings on top of drawings, any accessories you have at home to add on it. Everything that you add on this sketchbook will make it chunky. Like your pages will have layers and layers, and this is also going to help with the chunkiness. Just add anything you want. It's going to be beautiful and it's going to be chunky. It's going to be amazing. I mean, who doesn't want their sketchbook like this? Look how beautiful and chunky. But you do have to be careful, because if you go too crazy, this is what will happen. It will be broken, just like this one.
Sketchbook ideas. Collage type pages, with or without a main drawing. Can also be doodles. Redesign characters. Refined pencil drawings, one of my fads. Let your friends draw in your sketchbook. Draw your OCSIS MLP, or really any other show game. Draw it yourself and your outfits. Spreads, with a larger main drawing and a side drawing.
Take your hands off your neck and hold on to the ghost of my body. You know that goodbyes make bad stories. You can text me one punching my
Secretly, I'm aiming for a rhythm that exceeds my expectations.
I got this sketchbook specifically for trying out gouache paint. Time to bring it to life before I use it. I will be literally attacking this sketchbook. I want the cover to be so cluttered and chaotic I can't help but be inspired. I was listening to the song in the background of this video whilst creating. I hope you can see how the vibes rubbed off. I say creating when I actually just felt like a toddler finger painting again. Decorating my personal sketchbooks like this reminds me to just have fun with anything I draw inside it. Although, let's be honest, I'm going to stress about what to draw on the first page. I mean paint, well, let's see if I actually use it for its purpose. Should I decorate the back or just leave it?
How I keep motivation to actually finish my sketchbooks. So firstly, I have this poster of a mildly threatening fish on my wall. That's fun. But a major thing actually is the size of the sketchbook, which is a huge factor because something like this is a lot more entertaining than something like this. As you can see, I also prefer using brighter colors just because I find something like this a lot more boring than something like this. Another way I love keeping sketchbook motivation is challenging myself with quantifiable goals. For example, challenging myself to draw 100 houses or 500 fish. So this way my goals in practice will seem a lot more worth something because there is an endpoint in sight. This is an example of how I improve my art with this technique. Another thing is just to experiment with materials. Personally, I love doing mixed media and it keeps a lot of motivation. Lastly, just draw what you like. No one's really forcing you to draw anything that you don't like. Personally, I love drawing sea creatures, and that's like what a lot of my pages are filled with. Okay, bye.
Don't be afraid to make your way to the stage for a band that I made, Silk Sonic. Whatever goes around eventually comes back to you. So you gotta be careful, baby, and look both ways before you cross my mind. Don't be afraid to make your way to the stage for a band that I named Silk Sonic. Whatever goes around eventually comes back to you. So you gotta be careful, baby, and look both ways before you cross my mind.
'Cause I know when I break her down, we'll fit on all the happy clowns that live around this funny town. She loves me like a dog and let me
Again, 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 again.
Until I pin cats down, then I can run up trees. But I can bring them back down with a jingle on my car keys. Most men is dogs and most dogs is nasty. I can't let a cat run past me. Watch your skirt when you're walking through the mall, 'cause I ain't nothing but a nasty dog.
Security, will you let me in your pub? I'm not looking for trouble, I'm looking for love. I'm not looking for harm, I'm looking for love. Will you let me in your heart, heart? Let me in your pub.
like the scar of age written all over my face. I know that you hate me.
Now my life is sweet like cinnamon, like a fucking dream I'm living in. Baby, love me 'cause I'm playing on the radio. How did you like me now?
Here she comes walking down the street, Maddie Klein and her fabulous loving machine. In the place where I used to be, he almost looks like a human being. And here she comes walking down the street, Maddie Klein sure loves her little loving machine. But sometimes he holds her hand too tight. Ooh, but that's alright.
Two lovers entwined, pass me by, and heaven knows I'm miserable now. I was looking for a job and then I found a job, and heaven knows I'm miserable.
Feeling sensations that you thought was dead. No squealing, remember that it's all in your head.
Hey, it happened. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, not for long. The future is coming on. Hey, it happened. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, not for long. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on.
I got a new sketchbook. Let's fill the first page. Your mom. These pages are so annoying, let's skip. Much better. I'm drawing some self-portraits starting with a light blue base. Add some darker blue for details and shadows. Please don't mess up. Some fun and fresh yellow accents and pencil annotations. Your mom again. Thick. This is the final product. Get into it.
I can't be what you need. I am stuck in a dream. I am stuck.
He is a liar, as you say?
Well, absolutely.
Why did you work for him?
Savannah, slow down.